Hello! I'm Tom Varner and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, I've come to Greenwood Rising in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Greenwood Rising is a new museum/educational center that just opened here in 2021, the fall of 2021 in Tulsa. Its mission is basically to educate people about the Tulsa Massacre of 1921. And I've come out here to check it out, as well as some other things around the area along here, this area, which is at one time was known as Black Wall Street in the Greenwood area. So let's go and check things out. Now these photos are really interesting. There's about 15 or so of them here in the gallery, and they show a picture of what this area of Greenwood looked like back in 1921, and then it fades and shows you what it looks like current day. This is just a sampling of like 3 of the photos there, but there's a very interesting exhibit here at the beginning. This exhibit is really neat. It takes place in a barber shop there back in 1921. It goes on for quite a long while, though. This is a small segment. Those are some actual tags there at the end. Bath, public protection. This is a picture after the massacre, the riots were all over with. Now here are some actual artifacts, signs, and whatnot from the Greenwood district after they rebuilt after the Tulsa Massacre. This is a mural outside Greenwood Rising. It's on a building. There's one of the street signs in the neighborhood there. Black Wall Street. There's another sign. It's Archer Street and Greenwood Avenue. That's where the name comes from, Greenwood Avenue. It's a really cool and vibrant mural. Shows some famous people from the area. And this placard talks about the 1921 race massacre briefly and Black Wall Street. And this is right under the interstate overpass. Welcome to Greenwood. Now this is the historic Vernon African Methodist Episcopal Church. This church was originally built in 1905, and the basement of the church is the only edifice that still remains from after the 1921 race massacre. So the basement of this church, is not still in the structure that it was originally back in 1921. And there's the Cornerstone Basement, built in 1919. Reverend C.R. Tucker, pastor, erected 1925-1926. This is another view of the church. I always like historical churches, just old churches in general. There's just something about them very peaceful. This is a mural. I believe it is a temporary mural that's going to be moved, but it just stands across in the lot from the church about the massacre. And here is the Black Wall Street Memorial, just across the street from the Vernon African Methodist Episcopal Church. There is an eternal flame there, and tells all about Black Wall Street. Well, that was a very educational and informative experience. I had heard several years ago about the Tulsa Race Massacre. At that time, it was known as the Tulsa Race Riot. A lot of people don't use that term anymore. They refer to it as the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre, because I had family and friends that are from Oklahoma and in the Tulsa area, and so it's something that's, even though it may not been known nationally, something because I picked up from them that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. So, but the museum, at least for its first year, is a free experience, and they've done a really good job with some of the exhibits and how they've portrayed the story. So if you're in the Tulsa area and you have an interest in history, particularly American history, you should stop by and check it out. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. If you've liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if there's someplace that you would like to see me visit, or you have a suggestion about some future video you would like to see, leave a comment in the comment section. And if you've enjoyed this video or gained anything from it, you can help support this channel by going to Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon and either make a donation or becoming a member at either one of those sites. Thanks for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.